Did Diane, am I too boring?
Sure.
It's like, I'm listening.
Right.
Okay, so safeties on the door work. We just had some issues over here with the water heater and the door. I would clean out your dryer vent. It's a long one. It goes quite a ways up, so I would blow that out. Make sure that's nice and clear. Okay, now we'll head outside where it's hot.
Yeah. It's kind of humid today.
It is too, yeah.
Something's happening.
So gutters are a little saggy and damaged. You can kind of see they're bent a little bit. So we don't want them. We don't want water to sit through. We want it to come all the way out here. So just some adjustments to the gutter on both sides.
Okay.
So if you look at, see where the fascia starts and it ends right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost. See how it's still kind of touching the roof?
Yeah.
That will absorb moisture when it rains. And
Okay.
this side you can see better. You can see how much it's damaged there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You want to cut that about an inch.
Okay.
Have that away from the roof as much as possible.
Okay.
Let's see. The roof looks terrific.
I think it's only 5 to 7 years old.
Okay,
is
yeah, that's what it
the
looks
stud
like.
said. Yeah.
I don't have any issues with the roof. It's a little bit more worn in the area of the air conditioner, which is always the case because they're working on it, they're walking on it, and they're messing up all the granules. So just that'll be the area that you'll probably want to repair first. But at this point, it's fine. Okay. By the way, your air conditioner is 2025. It's sitting on the roof, and
2005.
yes. Did I say 2025?
Yeah.
That's a big mess. So, yeah.
I knew what you meant.
Okay, perfect. So it's working great. It does need some service to it. It probably, I don't know the last time it's been serviced. The fins on the exterior unit, which sits on the roof, are dented, and that kind of decreases the efficiency of it overall. So a little maintenance on that would go a long way to really make that last longer.
Okay.
In the attic where the ductwork is connected to it, it's a lot of old ductwork. It's the old gray covered ductwork, and a lot of that ductwork is split, broken, and has exposed. Basically, the insulation's off on a lot of it, so that needs to be either redone or replaced.
Okay.
Probably replaced would be ideal. You'll see the pictures in my report. So if you have any questions with that, just let me know.
And one of their questions was, okay, so we know that the AC works great, but it probably needs to be serviced.
Yes.
It is older, so it might need to be replaced soon. But they did get a home warranty.
Perfect.
Yeah,
that's
so.
great. Yeah, no, just keep that thing up because you never know when that thing can go out.
Right.
And that'll be a fraction of the cost to replace.
Right.
Rather than not having a warranty.
Absolutely.
I mean, even a warranty that's $2,000 for a unit like that, you're still in the black on that one. So, bottom board is far enough away from the foundation or from the ground, so it's going to be okay. But as you get closer, obviously, you can see that it's actually touching the wood here. So when it rains, you may get some water. That will be the area that deteriorates first. Yeah. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so we'll walk around this way. I like to have gutters in the front though.
Yeah, it's nice.
This window here, both of these windows don't stay up.
Okay.
So you can see they tried to repair it a few times. It's probably one of those things, time to replace it. A lot of your windows are like this, but these are the only two that won't stay up.
Okay.
A lot of the trim, the plastic trim, that's all these little pieces here are starting to crack just because of the sun. And that's kind of the general condition of all the windows. So walk over this way. This here is your main water supply coming from the city. This is the shutoff right there. And no leaks. Everything looks fine with me. Come on out of the sun there. Is that linen?
Yes, so I'm
Perfect.
good. Yeah,
I
I'm
love
good.
linen.
Lightweight.
It's actually a material that's actually conducive to the human
Cool.
energy.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Interesting.
and it keeps you cooler, and it's great.
Very cool.
Anyway, in the attic, the plumbing, you'll see plumbing out here is copper.
Okay.
You used to have polybutylene. I can see all the remnants of it still up there.
Okay.
But I also see the new copper.
Okay.
So, I don't know the extent of how much they replaced. Most likely replaced it all. Maybe I'll get some clarification on that.
Okay.
Just for safety purposes.
Right.
Electrical panels on this side. You don't have any gas. The property is all electric. Hinge is a little damaged. It makes it hard to keep it open when you're looking at it. So you kind of wedge it into place. There we go. Got some room left over. This is definitely original panel. It's a 200 amp service. This area here, see how it's all blocked off? That looks like it used to be the AC. The AC's in a different place now. What I see on this bus bar is a huge scorching area that looked like AC probably burn up and damage the bus bar right there. So they had to move it to a different spot.
Okay.
So I would get an electrician to come here and verify, make sure that this is still okay.
Okay.
Everything is working, but anytime I see that, I would just get further review on that.
Okay.
Okay. Other than that, not a whole lot of breakers, so you've got some room left over.
Okay.
Newer panels give you twice as much breaker space. So if you had the option, I would replace the panel, but it's not necessary unless the electrician deems it necessary.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And the cover doesn't quite easily fit. You really got to manipulate it. I was gonna have to kind of bend the metal, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Okay. Yeah.
So here you go. Here's some damage, as you can see towards the bottom. That's kind of what the siding does.
The moisture. Yeah.
Any kind of splash up will eventually damage it. So
that's pretty common with these types of houses.
Yeah, this is not stucco. This is just hardboard siding that's made to look like a little bit of stucco. But yeah, that's very common. Up here it looks great throughout the house. Throughout the rest of the house, it looks fine.
Okay.
If you look up in here, you can get your camera. See all those weird little shapes?
Yeah.
They sprayed over a wasp nest.
Oh, yeah, that does look like some
So yeah, when they painted the house, they didn't even bother to
think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it doesn't look active anymore. So
some remnants.
yeah, pretty much. And then of course the tree, you want to trim this thing, keep this thing trimmed away from the roof. It looks fine up there right now, but as you can see, these things will end up on the roof and just staying there because these like to fall off.
Okay.
Your fence is a wood fence. You typically don't see that out here in Arizona. Anytime it's butted against the house and going into the ground, that's conducive condition for termites. So that will be on my report. Hopefully they called that out in the termite report too as well.
Perfect.
So let's head to the back.
I know, it's nice and cool in here.
Looks like we have more wood fence. A lot of it's damaged. You gotta see the holes.
Do you know, just off the top of your head, like what an estimate would be to repair that?
You want to repair or you want to put block
They
fence?
probably would want to either replace it or add like cinder block.
Whatever the cost is, you should be able to split it with each of your neighbors that's part of it.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Because it's theirs too. I'm
Right.
sure they would want something solid too. As
Right.
well as, hey, can you, and then maybe get with the neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say if you were to pay for this yourself, you're looking at probably $5,000 easily.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Walk to this side. Siding looks great over here. I don't have any issues with it. This side is much better too. A little bit damage right there at the bottom. The fence gate doesn't have a latch on the other side, so you can't really open it unless you're 9 feet tall.
Yeah, I was about to say, shorties
Exactly.
like me and Courtney are
Like
not
me
going to
too,
be
right?
lucky.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you can stay in here and I'll walk
Okay.
out this way. We have a little bit of some damaged raptor
okay.
tails here from moisture, and then down there a little ways.
Do you think that would be before they replace the roof, or?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
And you can almost just cut that off. You don't really need that.
Okay.
There's a couple of them. Just cut them and get rid of them. That way they don't get worse.
Okay.
Okay. So there's your AC. See all the dents in it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of what they got to comb out the or put a new grid on it. I would say the new grid personally. because the thing's working, and I mean, if you take care of that, that could last another 10 years.
Okay.
So, okay, so the roof, like I say, looks good. A lot of debris on this side.
Yes.
Looks like it kind of pitches this way a little bit.
Okay.
So
We'd want to slope
this
it
would
away.
be a grading issue
Okay.
on this side. Other than that, that's the gist of the exterior. They did a pretty good job on the exterior fascia and the siding. Just a little bit of damage here and there.
Okay.
Nothing out of the ordinary. It's pretty good for the age.
Yeah.
If they keep these windows, one of these things you want to seal caulking these gapped areas around all the windows.
All right.
I know, right? You can feel better.
Now to the fun stuff.
Okay, so wood burner. So you obviously don't have any gas in the property. You could propane it if you wanted to. You can add a propane tank and plumb it for that. But it's set up right now just for wood burning, which I like better.
Right, me too.
It probably could use a good chimney sweep.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of creosote right up in there, just because it's just the nature of the wood.
It's been used, which is
Absolutely. So that's that. Other than that, I don't have any issues. The damper works just fine. That's pretty much it. Just needs to be cleaned up a little bit.
okay.
Kitchen wise, they did not replace or give you any GFI outlets.
I noticed that, yeah.
That was a code that came in 1987. This is 1983, but they should have done it when they remodeled the kitchen. Should have been the first thing.
And what's the rule with that? You want them how many feet away from like the water source?
That's even the older code.
Oh, okay.
Now it's all kitchen.
Now it's all kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Good
every
to know.
outlet you can get to, you should be able to, even if it's like close enough for like this
Like
area.
over
That
there?
would sometimes be in some new houses there too.
Okay.
But for our purposes, I would just keep it here on the walls.
And can you explain what a GFCI is to
Yeah,
them?
that's a ground fault interrupter. So if you get a power surge or drop water on it, or it ends up in the water, it kills the power before it shocks you.
So essentially it's the ones too that you click and then you can reset.
Correct.
They have the little button in the middle.
Yep. And you could probably have an electrician find the head of the circuit and just do one, and that covers everything.
Oh,
rather than
okay.
doing every one.
That's good to know.
Yeah. So random dishwasher, it drained just fine. New cabinets, to me, looks like brand new. Everything looks great. Here's your disposal switch. A deep well, one container sink, which a lot of people like. They didn't give you any anti-tip on this.
Okay.
It's difficult. And then you don't have an exterior vent because you don't have gas.
Right.
So you didn't really necessarily need it when they were built in.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that is it in here.
So kitchen looks good.
Yes. So windows are operating and they're working. They do stay up. Like I say, the only two are in that front bedroom. This little area here they cut out so you can actually open it.
Yeah.
Open that. So yeah, other than that,
Kind of cute.
yeah, exactly. So there's no screens. Obviously, I wouldn't expect them on this age of a house, but something just a single pane, I would definitely get some aftermarket screens. And, shade it out for sure.
Yeah, me and my husband, we definitely got screens. We had a house built in 1990, and it was really beneficial to get screens. It brought down our energy bill quite a bit.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So in the attic, insulation's really low. I can almost see the tops of the 2x4s in some areas, and you have a lot of vaulted ceilings like this.
Right.
There's some areas that the insulation's missing on the
Okay.
vaulted areas. They used blown-in insulation on the vaulted. I typically would like the rollout kind
Oh,
of
okay.
stays in place. That would be better.
Okay.
So it would probably even be cooler in here if it had the proper amount of insulation.
Okay.
So, yeah. One thermostat throughout the whole house, and that's it. It's battery operated. The newer thermostat than obviously the air conditioner. You could always update that if you want to do the Nest system. You definitely could do that too.
Okay.
No GFCIs in this bathroom, only in the master.
Okay.
So, reason I checked this and it doesn't trip here. it won't trip here. So my guess is that GFCI that's in the master
Trips
is
this.
supposed to be here, and that's the
Oh.
secondary.
Okay.
So that's how I think they messed up on the wiring on that.
Okay.
Okay. So, no, yeah, so everything looks great in here. I ran a ton of water, filled up the sinks, ran the overflows, no leaks. These are aftermarket, obviously, and just make sure they're nice and secure in the wall now are. This one just didn't have any GFCI. Beautiful, beautiful tile work. They did a good job.
Yeah, you really did. Yeah,
Toilet's nice and solid at the base. Water pressure, I didn't have any issues with that. That looked fine. That was fine. I had everything running and still got good pressure. You can actually take this piece off and pull out the restrictor and get more pressure if you wanted to.
Oh, wow.
So yeah,
Okay.
all the new heads always have restrictors on them. In fact, I think Trump once said, we need to get rid of those restrictors and just give us full flow. We take quicker showers that way.
The things he said,
Yeah,
right?
I know, right? Yeah, I remember that in one of his rallies.
Right.
But anyway, this here,
This is the window that we were looking at outside that doesn't stay at.
yeah, both of these are, this one's actually nailed shut.
Oh,
So they,
you think it's security? The reason why they did that?
probably.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, they have locks here, but I mean, I doubt. I don't know why they would lock it up, nail it shut.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so at least this one's still open.
For these sections, do you think that they would just be able to get new weather stripping there? Or
Yes. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's actually aftermarket stuff. They did that on their own.
Oh, okay.
So that actually doesn't even belong there.
Mm.
It just makes it look worse, and they just did that on their own, just to kind of, because I bet you this was their weak point in the exterior of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so obviously the best thing to do would be to get better windows, especially on a big window like this.
Mm-hmm.
That's north.
That's north, yeah.
Okay, so it's north-south, can't even get a hold.
It's nice that it's not gonna
Yeah.
like, the sun's never gonna come directly
Correct.
through this window, but you're probably gonna feel some heat in this room.
Get some after shade for at least for now.
Yeah, some
aftermarket.
curtains or the, yeah,
screens.
screens.
This is your attic access, one of them.
Okay.
The other one was in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
And this one here, this is where I could tell that you had a lot of low insulation. You had a lot of insulation that was displaced. The old polybutylene piping up there, plus all the new copper that's up there. And the ductwork is all in shambles up there.
Okay.
So what's happening is, since that wrap is falling off the ductwork,
Mm-hmm.
the air isn't getting fully cool all the way to so it's getting warmer as it's going.
Okay.
So you're not really getting the full benefits of your AC until that's fixed.
Gotcha. So yeah, we'll definitely want to ask for that to be fixed.
Yeah. Okay. So in here too, same thing. This one works, no problem with that. Tree kind of helps provide a little bit of shade to that. All the outlets work. You've got ceiling fans in all the bedrooms and remotes. You don't have smoke detectors in all your bedrooms. You should have it.
Mm-hmm.
You only have it in the hallway here.
Gotcha.
So that should be done. And then there's your return. So that would be the one spot where you replace your filters. This looks like a 20 by 30, and it looks like just one unit.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then in here, very nice. This is beautiful.
I love what they did here. They
Yeah,
did the
nice.
2 different tiles.
I like
was
that.
like, that's super
Yeah,
cool.
it's like it almost reminds me of like a hotel or something.
Yeah, it does. It's nice.
So I filled it up, I put the rag down, let it fill up, and sometimes I can catch leaks, especially on the outside. I didn't see anything, so
Good.
everything looked good. A lot of times you'll find cracks in tiles next to where these are hinged in, because this is a lot of weight and they screw these into the tile. These look great. I didn't have any issues with that.
Oh, good.
So just be real careful when you use a door. Don't
Slam it.
yeah, that or
yank
yank
it.
on it too much, because the tile may break.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, same thing here. So you got the GFI there, and that's what it's supposed to look like. So if anything happens, it trips,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just reset that. No leaks underneath there. Looks great. Get hot water everywhere I need it. That's fine. Pressure's good. Toilet's solid at the base there. All the doors shut and lock. I don't see any issues as far as moisture stains in here. I did see some in the attic space. Typical. Well, what attic doesn't have moisture stains?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Okay.
But nothing looks active.
Okay.
So let me see. We'll check and see how many items I got on my report.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty clean, which makes me happy.
Yeah.
There's definitely a few things we'll want to ask for, but we can talk about those once we go through the report together.
All right, let's see what I got here for you. About 50 items.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll come in safety, maintenance, and further review. And red is further review, orange is safety.
Okay.
So I'll finish this up here this afternoon and have it up to you this evening.
Awesome. Thank you, Dave.
Okay, absolutely.